And their opponents, first from the Netherlands, weighing in at 220 pounds, the international champion, Marvin Talent.
Welcome, WWO Universe, to WWO Live. Now, for those of you who are new viewers, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marvin Dallas, and I am your international champion. Now, sadly, the state of affairs of the WWO after Wrestle Clash is, let's just call it how it is, it's bad. Because I am your international champion, but when we look at every single other belt in this company, it belongs to people who don't care. Neither for you, neither for me, neither for this business. The only thing they care about is themselves. We have the hardcore champion within the organization. We have the women's champion belonging to the newest nutcase in the freak show. Rich the Redneck is your North American champion, also part of the freak show. We have tag team champions that belong to a bunch of mercenaries who don't care about wrestling, they only care about money. And then there's the world champion belonging to one Jeremy, the madman, the leader of the freak show, the leader of the group that's been messing with everything this company stands for since day one. The group of people who've been messing with honest people like Shane, Mr. G, and myself since day one. Now, thankfully, I was able to save the international champion from the hands of the one freak show member who doesn't have a title. A man currently known as the Showman, the man formerly known as OSU Phoenix, the man I used to call friend. You see, a lot of people have asked me why I became anonymous. And to answer that, we're gonna have to go back in time. All the way back to when there was a group called the Network. And now the Network was always gonna be about fighting the corruption in wrestling, which is why we were so against the organization, which is why we were against the freak show. However, we were not really aligned. The thing is, Phoenix thought that I was only going to be about champions. And I'm not going to lie to you. I have no reason to lie to you. I love being a champion. I love titles. I'm in this business because I love championships. You won championships if you wrestle. However, it was never the main goal. No. I know how valuable championships are. If you are a champion, you hold power. And fighting the organization back then was as much about getting power away from them as it was about seizing it so we could change this company for the better. And Phoenix refused to see that. He had his 2020 vision on Jeremy the Madman and he could see nothing else. And so I gave us another opportunity to take all the way from the organization and bring it to the network in a tech title match against the Reapers. We would have won it easily. Up until Phoenix decided to walk out. And now the thing is, the walking out part, as much as it stinks, doesn't hurt as much as what you've said afterward. You said that I was riding the coattails. Phoenix, I'll never ride anyone's coattails. If anything, you've forgotten who brought success to the network to begin with. You forgot who made your career. Because it was all the way back in that other company where you were facing one King LG for a title, and what happened? You got attacked. You got attacked by him and his henchmen, and it was me who approached you backstage and said, Phoenix, what happened to you ain't right. And I'm here to help you fix that. And that is how the network was born. By me approaching you. We then went on in a 2-on-3 handicap match, which, again, we won. And with that win, you brought yourself back into the graces of becoming a championship contender, and I guided you to victory. The very first championship. And I was very happy for you. I really was. Then later on in that same company, when Rich was injured and I needed a new tag partner, I came to you. And we became tag team champions. That company went under, unfortunately. And up came WWO. And when we signed those contracts, you know what the first thing was that I did? I went to the booking team and I made sure that you were on the very first show in the very first match for the international title. And I once again helped you become champion. You were the first international champion, but look who's wearing the title now. It's not you, Phoenix, it's me. But it's not just you that I created. No. I promised I was going to make a champion out of Rich, and I did. I did make him a champion. As anonymous. It took some time. And even after everything he's done, I held up my end of the bargain. I made Rich champion. And something Jeremy hasn't really cared about, now has he? But it's also not Rich. I also helped Red Queen Phoenix, all the way back in that old company, when I guided her to defeating an up until then undefeated women's champion. And when we signed with WWO, you were too scared for her. You never saw the potential. No. You basically wasted a career by having her hide away from the madman. The hypocrisy. But it's also not Red. It's also Cal Merriman. Cal Merriman has been doing this since way before any other member of the network started. But has he ever won a title? No. He won a title because I helped him win a title. I basically had to drag his ass all the way through a tournament so we could become the very first WWO World Tag Team Champions. And then on the very first title defense, he ended up getting pinned. So what I'm trying to say is I am the star maker. And Phoenix, you have been such a great help to showcase how true that is. Because what have you achieved since betraying me? That's right. Fuck all. All you've been is Jeremy's little bitch. And all that effort, all the trouble, the betrayal, all the fights we've had, for what? So you can be his little henchman? So you can just run around beside him as a sidekick? Really? I thought you better than that, Phoenix. But then again, you don't really call yourself that anymore, do you, Mr. Showman? I barely recognize you. But one thing I absolutely recognized was that face of yours when I speared you in the middle of the ring for the 1, 2, 3, and still your international champion, Marvin Dallas. And now that I finally showed you who the better man truly is, who the better man always was, it's time to set my focus on your fearsome leader, Jeremy the Madman.
In the circus of the night, Jeremy the Madman laughs, spinning tales of wild delight underneath the moon's soft glow. Rips the redneck joins the scene, holler through the dusty.
WWO faithful, it is I, Joseph Skoldron Knight, and we're just debuting season 3 of the WWO. And guess what? As the WWO live host, myself with the ever pretty and dangerous, the demoness, Jocelyn Havoc, we are going to debut some new matches, some new people. But you know what, Jocelyn? That's all fine and dandy. But we're also coming back for championships. You see, we've got a couple of things that are unfinished right now. One, she needs her women's championship back. Two, we've got to get the Reapers to regain their tag team championship. And finally, we know that it's going to happen eventually. We just got to put him in the ring. King LG. LG, you have a choice. I'm making that choice for you. I'm going to give you that opportunity. No. You know what? No. We're going to give him that chance. You could take on the Madman, Jeremy, for that World Heavyweight Championship. That's on, nothing against the Freak Show. Nothing against the Freak Show Demoness. We just fair competition. And I know King LG has been asking for a match for his heavyweight championship. But LG, there is another person I want you to take on. You've held this title before, Jocelyn. That little masked freakazoid, he's no longer masked. He revealed himself as Marvin Dallas. Marvin, now you're content. You have no mask. You are now on, you always have been on live because you're the international champion. LG, it's time for you to take on Anonymous and bring, or should I say, Marvin Dallas, whichever one you want. Regardless, Freakazoid, you're going to lose that championship. And Demoness, with you and me controlling live, and we're pushing to get you in control of Women of Wrestling, we're going to regain some championships. Hellbilly, hardcore champion. Wade Bishop, New York State champion. But you know what? Time for us to regain more belts. Tag championships, international championship, world championship, doesn't matter to us. The Demoness is going to regain her world women's championship. And again, Demoness, Sister Quinn has that title. Again, we don't know about her. But again, there's Madman, Showman, Shooter. Yeah, we got to watch out for that. Nothing against you two. Nothing against you, your whole group there. Nothing. But this is professional wrestling. Bodies get hurt. Championships get lost. And Demoness, championships can be won. Freak Show, you are reigning on the top right now. Madman, you're the world heavyweight champion, and we respect that. Rich the Redneck, North American champion, he stays on zone, so we don't worry about him. But Sister Quinn, women's champion, eventually you're going to have to meet the Demoness. A fully ready Demoness. Not mixed with Chim Chim Chimaroo. Not with Mistress of Mackenzie. It is the Demoness. Demoness, what do you got to say for the faithful?
You know, Scully, before we go on to do what we have to do, have you seen Sister Corinne? She wants me to join the Freak Show. And again, I am not joining your little Freakazoid. I'm not joining with Jeremy the Madman. Not with Showman. Seriously. They want me to join them. This is where I belong.
You know,
I'm joined with my leader. The guy who treats me like his own daughter. His right hand. And no one will take me away from my family. And Sister Corinne, I'm better to God you're still holding that title. Because once I will get my hands on you, that title will come home to the real mommy. And don't you worry, Scully, I got the Weepers training with Wade right now. I told Wade to go with the Weepers to get some training, so they're doing that right now. But, Jeremy Madman, we have no issues with you whatsoever. And I'm very happy that you got the title from, Showtime Shane Black, because I get to deserve it. But, who knows? Maybe Shane Black will probably get his revenge, but not if I'm here. I think that's all I have to say, Scully.
You know what, Demoness? Yes, I've seen them trying to ask you to join. I've had emails, cryptic emails saying about the organization teaming up with the Freak Show. No, we have
Not gonna happen.
we have no interest right now, buddy. Go ahead and do the freakish stuff on your defend that belt. freaky stuff on Zone.
Yeah.
But you know what? WWO faithful, it is now time for the organization to start coming back. Season 3, WWO Live, Slam and Stream, Women of Wrestling, Zone. It's just going to keep getting better and better. And Demoness coming down. We finished Wrestle Clash. Guess what's next? Summer Bash. Hot time in the city. So, for myself, the Demoness, and the organization, we want to tell all of you, welcome to Live. This ain't the freak show. This is the organization. Take it.
Come on! WWO! WWO! Let's get ready to rumble! WWO! WWO! Get ready, let's go! It's gonna be WWO! It's gonna be WWO! It's gonna be WWO! It's gonna be WWO! This place is packed, baby. Championships are on the line. The man is back. Joseph Skulltron Knight. That man is a Joseph Skulltron Knight. Come on.
Welcome, everybody, to WWO Live. I am your, not only the owner of the entire WWO, but I am the host of Live. And man, look what I got. I've got a packed house here. I've got the youngest, the incredible king of professional wrestling, King LG, and a newcomer to our desk. You see, Ricky has been pretty much taken from us to go to Zone. So I said, let me find somebody who was also interested. Just Dale. Welcome, Dale. Just Dale. Welcome to Live.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me here.
Yeah,
Dale,
you are now on the premiere show. And LG, tonight we've got a big card. It's kind of crazy. We've got a lot of things going on. We just saw Marvin Dallas, the Freakazoid. That's what I call him, folks. The Freakazoid, talking stuff about the freak show itself. And they're mostly directed at OSU Phoenix, or as we know him as the Showman. And Dale, you saw that promo. What do you think? What do you think of Marvin Dallas?
I'm so new here. I'm still learning the names. I'm still learning the faces. But I gotta say, it seemed like he had a lot of things to say, and it was all coming right from the heart. And quite honestly, I would hate to be on the receiving end of whatever he's got coming up for you this season.
You know what? And that's one of the big things, LG. My goal as not only leader of the organization of the WWO is to put you back to the top of where you belong. Yes.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Now, you had mentioned Marvin Dallas. Marvin Dallas, he came on in the beginning of the show, and he, like you said, he was talking about OSU Phoenix and how he became the Showman and stuff like that. But if you noticed, I believe I was the reason for or at least for OSU's Phoenix come up. I mean, I played a pivotal role in almost everything here, but OSU Phoenix, I believe I deserve a thank you from OSU Phoenix, because he would not be here today without me.
Absolutely. You know what? The Freak Show owe us a lot, because if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't be helping them push up, moving in the right directions. Because I have to be making matches too, and just Dale, you saw, we have, and Marvin Dallas said it, the only truth that he ever said, the freak show of Jeremy the Madman, the new world heavyweight champion, Rich the Redneck as the North American champion, and Sister Quinn as the women's champion. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, from what I have seen of them, they seem like a really devastating team, but I don't think that they're the only devastating team.
Yeah, you're right. We're missing one big. Well, we're missing a couple of champions. First of all, the most dominant tag team that I've ever seen come by, and then LG, I'm a little bit biased for our side. We have the Reapers, but the WWO World Tag Team Champions are Random Violence. KB3 Billy Gore, along with their manager, Mistress Mackenzie, who is the WWO Women of Wrestling Champion. She's on their women's brand. Mm-hmm. And Dale, I'm gonna
not to cut you off there, but I'm still trying to get over the fact how you hired my idiot cousin before me though. KB3, really?
That's your cousin?
That's your cousin?
Just the embodiment of an idiot into a body.
Into a body, eh? Wait, just Dale, let me ask you a question. Who do you think are the most dominant tag team, not even tag team, most dominant faction here in the WWO? And there's only one correct answer, and there might be consequences if you don't get it right.
Honestly, I'd have to say the Empress is a pain.
You kidding me?
No.
You're looking at the leader of one of the most dominant factions here in the WWO. You know what? I'm feeling nice. I'm gonna give you one last chance to get the right answer.
LG, multiple choice. Give him multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice. Is it okay? I'm gonna even give you past factions. Is it A, the Network? Is it B, the Empress is a pain? The answer you gave, but you know that's wrong, okay? I just scolded you for it. You should know better. Is it C, the organization, or is it D, the freak show?
Who's the organization again?
Fucking kidding me?
I think we should move on. All right, guys. We do have a packed show. This is season 3, the first WWO show. Well, second one, because Women of Wrestling was first. We are live. We are the premier broadcast. We are the top thing. LG, we've got the Demoness, and she's been pissed off. She's been tossing furniture back and forth. Dale, the Demoness, I've never seen her this pissed off since losing that women's heavyweight championship.
She's been mad. She's been on a streak, if you will.
Oh yeah. Now I know you know about the Demoness.
Yes, I do. And I think because she lost to my idiot cousin's wife, it lost the title in such an unfair way. I think she needs her comeuppance.
Absolutely.
Hey. Okay. You're starting to warm up on me, okay? Your first couple answers were not it, but hey, I like that answer. That was a good answer.
Yeah, definitely. So let's go to ringside, because again, LG, the Demoness has been on a bad tear.
Oh yeah.
Tonight she takes on Aria. I think that's her name. Let's go to ringside.
I guess we're about to find out.
All right, we are here. We're coming. It's always a packed arena and live.
on live especially, not on the...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada,
Nonetheless,
Ashley!
oh yeah.
Hey, Dale, what do you think about Arya?
Well, she seemed really nice rock.
Well, she's tugging on those ropes. Seeing his rise.
I think he has the longest reign in the world championship.
Guys, Wade Bishop have been really, him and the Demoness are becoming an item. He's always with her, and vice versa. I've seen her at his title matches.
It's a very weird sight not seeing her with the champion, but nonetheless, he's here, he's fired up, he's been angry, and he's here to destroy whatever comes in her way.
Oh, absolutely. Well, they'll jump in any time. The Demoness doesn't bite.
It's kind of intimidating, kind of scary.
It is. It's right from the show, I would say.
This is the first time I've been this close to seeing her like this.
All right. Referee's going to call it. There we go.
Is this the, which referee is it?
Back elbow.
Better not be that damn referee that cost her the belt.
Demon is here, picking her up. Going for the strike. Big kicks. Ooh, kick to the midsection.
This is just relentless.
Demoness is 100% focused. She's going to take everything out. Whoa!
Now the Demoness lost her title to Mistress Mackenzie. Apparently is...
This choke bomb seemed to be the first wrestling move she's pulled off without doing all them strikes.
Oh.
True, but Mistress Mackenzie is your cousin's wife, correct? Just Dale. And she sold the champion to none other than Tim Kicks. Management said, not okay, can't do that, and now they had to have a ladder match at Wrestle Clash, and we all know how that ended. In her debut match, Sister Quinn grabbed the title, and the rest is history. Now, Jasmine is on her way to get that title back sooner rather than later. But, oh,
Wade just...
That's my boy. He knows what he's doing. He knows. Oh.
Damn referee. Arya still she is fighting back.
And she's trying to get a little bit of momentum, but every time she goes, Jasmine just had a counter for it.
Did you see that awesome kick? Oh, no.
You know, she's probably not going to be happy after, waking up with a face full of mat.
Sure.
Demoness just shrugged everything off. You could tell.
High kick. Oh my gosh. I've said this before. Jasmine has a very, she has a wide variety of different styles of wrestling, which I have to respect and admire. Oh.
She's got the referee.
Oh.
She just booted the referee.
Oh my, that was not no accident, I'll tell you that. Arya going back in the ring, maybe trying to wake the referee up, but no.
She has to cheat the ring and there's every way she can, is that what you're trying to say? Or?
No, I think
No. Go ahead, Scully.
Oh. No, the referee.
There it is.
Demoness. Oh, she's got the
Oh,
referee.
there we go. Yes. This is what needs to be done. To answer your question, Dale, that is incorrect, and I'm quite frankly offended that you would say that.
I was simply asking. Don't be mad at me. I'm just Dale. All right.
No, you see, she likes to deliver as much pain as possible, and if that means getting a steel chair into the ring, into the mix, then you got to do what you got to do, man. I mean, hey, you can't blame her. She got to do as much damage as she can. We have no care in the world for anyone besides the people in the organization.
Apparently, she didn't even care about winning. She lost.
Well, you could say
Yeah.
you could say she lost, but who's the one that's still standing?
Who's standing on top? Exactly.
And in the rankings, it's not her.
It's only one
But
match.
physically, she's still up.
Yeah. All right, we've got another match, folks. Here at WWO Live, you just saw the Demoness. Yes, Arya gets a win by disqualification, but can you blame Jocelyn? She has had a hard time with referees, and I think that was the same referee. She took it out on him, took it on Arya. So there's always rematches, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, let me bring up everybody. Let me give everybody a little bit of rules of what WWO Live, Women of Wrestling, and Zone, how everything works in Slam and Stream LG. And just there, I'm going to let you know how it works. We have 3 brands now. So it is Women of Wrestling, which is with all the women. The Women's World Champion, Sister Quinn. The Women's Tag Team Champions, the Heavy Metal Sisters. And your cousin's wife, Mistress Mackenzie, which is the Women of Wrestling Champion. They can float on 3 brands, including Saturday Night Slam and Stream. The International Champion, folks, stays right here. Why?
It's just unfortunate on who is the holder.
Exactly. Well, just for now.
For now.
And over on Zone, their top champion is Rich the Redneck and the North American Championship. Now, just like in the old territory days back in the NWA, Ric Flair used to run around with the world title defended in all the territories. Dale, you know about that. The world champion can travel between Live, Zone, and Slam and Stream. So he can defend that title at any time and on any brand. So we have exclusive champions, but the talent can travel. Like LG can now invade Zone. He can be part of Slam and Stream. So Jocelyn can now be part of Women of Wrestling, Live, and Zone, and Slam and Stream. So that's how it's. Hopefully, it's not too confusing for you.
I think I'll get the hang of it eventually.
All right. You know what, LG? We have another match coming up, and it's another organization member. It is the Hellbelly, the brand new WWO Hardcore Champion.
Oh, yeah.
And he is ready once again to defend that title. So, let's take it down the ringside for the Hellbelly.
Yes, sir.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Hardcore Championship.
All right.
You see, I actually love the inclusion of a hardcore champion due to the fact that we have the option to see an Extreme Rules match about every week. And that to me sounds like
Oh, well, you know one thing else, LG, and just Dale, let me just tell you, the hardcore title, it's an open challenge one, so women and men can challenge for that championship now. We have, I want a hardcore.
Okay, as long as there's weapons, no countouts, I'm all in.
And currently in the ring right now, it is Quattro Loco. He's got a good up and down record here.
And here he comes. A member of the organization with Jasmine.
I like Hellbilly's new look, LG.
Oh yeah, you got it. You gotta love it. Now he actually,
Change on his wrists.
Yeah,
of course,
he has an injury. He has to cover up his forearm.
he has to cover up his forearm from wrestle class injury. Yes. But speaking of wrestle class, he actually beat my father for this champion, and my father didn't really put much of a fight, if I am honest. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter, frankly, because our team is on top. We got another champion on our hands. Unfortunately, I was able to get the North American champion off of Rich. But my match wasn't necessarily about winning champions. My match was about spending a message. And I'll speak on that in a later time period. But the match is about to start. Hardcore championship on the line. Champion. Sorry, someone's gonna get mad at me, but
Well, if you know, if it's Jack McDaniel, you know he'll say that.
yeah.
So that you put up as rules, so it's open championship. So let's just hypothetically say Quattro didn't win. Does that mean King here can run down there and beat Quattro if he wanted to?
If he, in theory, and if say someone like one of the Heavy Metal Sisters, or Chim Kicks, or hell, even Mistress Mackenzie or Sister Quinn can challenge him for that belt.
What about that ring announcer?
She can. Well, I don't think she's licensed as a wrestler. That's all. That is Audrey Rodriguez, I believe.
Okay. That is, yes, you're correct. But to be fair, I feel like some of these talents that we bring on, I mean, I feel like some of them I don't believe are wrestlers. They're
Hey.
just people that we find.
Oh!
There we go.
She didn't have enough cherries with her match. Now she needs to use more.
Yeah, she has a lot of rage in her. She needs to take out her anger. I mean,
It's
that's what it
therapy.
is, man. It's her therapy, exactly. Oh, underneath that ring again.
Oh no!
Oh, this is gonna be bad for the podcast. Oh yeah. Yeah, tell him, Jaslyn.
That's right.
Tell him to shut it. Looks like they listened, actually. Very dominant by.
Oh no!
Look at this. Dude, she is just supplying. She is the plug when it comes to artillery that's underneath the ring. Back at it again.
Oh,
I mean, hey, you gotta do something about it. He's not doing jack.
he's buried right now in a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh, Jocelyn just littering the ring with everything. Oh no! Oh no! LG, is that considered tag team?
Hey, it's a handicap match, I guess. Yo, but Jasmine, no. That's not okay. You can't do that. I get you're angry, but you can't.
Oh!
But I guess this is more about sending a message, like I've said before. We are obviously here to dominate, but we gotta send a message. We gotta deliver some pain, and pain is our message.
What's this? No!
Okay, Jasmine, okay?
We're going to have to talk to the demoness.
She needs to remember that this actually isn't her match. It's Hellbilly, but I'm not complaining one bit.
I feel sorry, all these tables and no Dutch.
True. Maybe Heather thinks he's facing death.
Oh,
Ooh, leg hammer to the groin.
I'm surprised how called this match. I mean, Parker can't take much more, can he?
This is hardcore, man. You gotta get used to it. Anything goes, no matter what. Now this is entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. WWO Zone has nothing like this. Okay. WWO
Wait,
Zone
wait.
has nothing.
Can't find him out, that's the chair.
yeah, I just saw that. I think Jocelyn's trying to get the referee. Oh!
There you go.
This hasn't really been so much a wrestling match as it's just been just a beatdown. A monkey.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm not denying that at all. That's something that I actually criticize other people in this industry for doing. They act like they're all high and mighty, but deep down, we all know everyone has a dark side. Everyone has to unleash their inner rage. Humans, their nature is to unleash rage onto others.
And speaking about rage, guys, we do have a promo coming up. Your cousin, Just Dale, has some harsh words, I believe, for Dutch and OG.
Oh,
Let's go.
Dutch and friend. You really thought you could step to random violence? You really thought you had a chance at taking what I got? What Billy Gorge got? Did you really think you can just walk in and take what's rightfully ours? Like I said before, I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than most here in the WWO. I take what I want. But you have gave me one thing. One thing that I've wanted since I've been here. You gave me a small dose of reality. Possibly a little bit of competition. But I won't acknowledge you unless you're a true warrior. Dutch and friend. A true warrior won't back down. A true warrior isn't afraid. A true warrior, even if afraid, knows how to hide it deep down inside. Dutch and friend. Let's meet again. Let's see if it happens again. See if you can best me. See if you have what it takes to get in that ring and to try to take what I got. Dutch and friend. You will step to random violence. You'll find out exactly why. We are not the ones to mess with. You'll see nothing but random violence.
damn.
Strong words from KB3. You know, Dale, go ahead. I'm going to let you take this one.
You A lot of people don't remember this, but you know, KB3 used to have a career over in Japanese wrestling under a different pseudonym, right?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Yeah, just look it up sometime. He wrestled under Misofat.
Misofat. Is that so?
Well, with the Oriental talent we're getting here, he probably fits in with them.
For sure.
You know, with KB3, Billy Gore watching these next match, I'm sure they're gunning for any tag team that wants to step in there. And you know what, LG? You know, we are no strangers to tag teams. You've led our War Games team or the Warzone. We've won the Warzone because of teaming. This next match, folks, it was something that me and Jocelyn decided to put together. We said, you know what? We wanted to give the Reapers a chance at the championship. We wanted to give Cuba's finest. Even Chim Kick, ladies and gentlemen, has hired some ninjas. So she's got her Chim's Dojo team in here. She's going to talk about that later today. But you know what? Then there's one more team in this four teams battling out. It is Dangerously Crazy. Now, whoever wins this match is going to meet the World Tag Team Champions at Slam and Stream.
Okay.
So, let's go to ringside for this match. Former tag team champions.
Introducing first.
They
I can't put my finger on it, but for some reason I just don't like these guys. I don't really trust them. I don't know. There's something about them. I've learned in this business not to trust many people. I think these are one of those people.
Well, they're in the ring right now. Ah, here they come.
There we go. Now, actually, I'm not going to leave yet, but I do have a match later on tonight. So as soon as I get bored, I'm leaving. I'm going.
Absolutely. You're in a big, important match, too. Because LG, winner of that Battle Royal, will take on any championship you want. So, and here they are. Another former World Tag Team Champions, the Reapers. Surprisingly, Jocelyn is not in their corner.
True, very unique sight to see who is, but you know what? We're just going to hope for the best.
Hopefully she's not just... You know, that could be it too.
We honestly got to check on that because this is our show. She should be allowed to just be out there. I don't know who would have the authority on her because we run this show. So I think we need to check out. As soon as I go to my match, I'm going to go look into that and I'll let you know, I guess.
All right. For you folks that don't know, the smaller one is Reaper 2. The big one is Reaper 1.
Just here, they have a new look versus last season. They look a little more glossy.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You're going to have a little upgrade in their armor, but oh God. Another couple of people that I do not trust, and I have my reasons not to trust them. I mean, I've gone up against both of them before. They don't like me, I don't like them, and both of them together, it irritates the living hell out of me. I can't even lie. Oh, you'd be surprised.
Dutch, Dutch used to work in a tables factory. He's been through them so many times. Uh-oh.
And this is Chim Kicks' Ninjas, you said earlier on.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Chim's Dojo. I don't know. I tried to call them Ninjarinos, but they didn't like it.
Now, this is their debut. It makes me wonder how they're going to face up against these known tag teams. I mean, makes you wonder.
Oh, they got that swagger, you know, but they're not in there with a jobber team. They're in there with the three top teams. They're contending for the World Tag Team Championship. Currently,
Go ahead, and then I'll go after you.
I said they're currently held by Random Violence.
Now, after the events of WrestleClash and after the reveal of Marvin Dallas being anonymous, I can't trust people in masks. I can't even lie with you. So these guys obviously can't trust them. Reapers, they're just skeletons. So I mean, and they're a part of us. I mean, we know the Reapers. So
Exactly.
these ninja guys, I mean, I don't know, something about that just rubs me the wrong way.
Well,
Oh my God. I don't let ninjas rub me personally, but okay. Dale, this is the game we're gonna play, Dale. Yes, Dale.
oh,
I'm saying your own word. I'm just trying to clarify for our viewers.
Okay, well, to clarify for our viewers who I sure understand clear metaphors, I do not mean physically rub me the wrong way, Dale. Sorry that I have to explain that.
well, the Ninjarino has a chair, and no DQ, elimination.
This is going to be a crazy match, only because this is a lot of people in the ring at once. Now,
Dutch.
so I have a question. If one person from the tag gets pinned, is the whole team out of here?
No.
Or is it just that person?
No, just that person.
Okay, that makes things interesting because if one person is eliminated, then the team still has a chance at winning the thing, but it's not a high chance, but you know, it's still in.
Yeah, and this Dutch with a chair.
And the table by OG. It looks like Antonio Alvarez, I learned his name recently. Oh, that's right. Who's the king?
Reaper.
I didn't see it. I see you on TV. The name of the character actually
I can't tell.
Who are you talking about?
I can't even tell. Everybody.
Manolo Montana with Cuba's finest.
Okay, everybody. Let's see here. Dutch is in the ring with the member of Cuba's finest. How ironic. Oh! Raper 2 with a chair to back of Dutch's head. Oh, somebody got hurt.
Manolo Montana going for the pin against Dutch. Oh, a 2 count though. Dutch is still in it.
And it also falls count anywhere. Oh, there's Dutch again.
On top of Manolo from Cuba.
Okay.
For that submission.
Oh, wait a minute. We have an elimination.
One half of Cuba's finest, Manolo Montana, is out of here.
Wait a minute.
That's going after the ninja.
Look at it. Look in the corner. Look at all those fighters over there.
Only Duffy and Ninja. Can't give you a name. Is in the ring. Now they're out. And look at this. Is this a false count anyway?
Yes, it is.
Oh, and the ref. He did not want to get fired. I'll tell you that.
I can't tell. Dutch, it's with one Reaper and one Ninjarino. Hey, there's a stop sign.
That's what I like to see.
Super,
Reaper number 2.
yep, super Reaper punch.
Super Reaper punch indeed. Reaper number 2 going to the top. Well, what is he planning there? Going after OG.
Oh. Oh, he got too close to the Reapers. Dutch, both.
Yeah, he had one hell of a match, one hell of a fight. Antonio Alvarez outside of the ring, another half of Cuba's finest.
Okay,
He's not looking too good.
it looks like Dangerously Crazy are in charge here.
Wait, is Cuba's finest out?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh. Oh, they. That's very true.
That's one of the most
Oh.
factual statements I've ever heard you make so far of 50 minutes of meeting you, or an hour of meeting you. That's very impressive. But look at this, Reaper's outside the ring.
Now they're.
Hit Corona by OG, and now
The ninja is running her.
okay, what did Shin Kick give the ninja? Oh my god.
Oh! Oh! Which one is that OG?
That is OG in the ring along with the ninja and Reaper number 2. Is he gonna put Reaper? Oh, but the ninja saved it. Okay.
Oh! This is awesome. What a ninja just.
Oh, no.
A ninja fell off the top rope and quickly OG pinned him. Smart move. Dutch being picked up. Oh.
OG's coming to help. There we go. Wow. No, but no. The Reapers need to win this. They need to come out on top. They need to lock in, frankly.
Referee's so confused right now.
Both users or one user's out in both Reapers, and they're both members of the Dangerous
Crazy.
group.
Yes.
I believe Cuba's Finest is the only team that was eliminated thus far.
Oh.
Did he land on the ladder?
Yeah, his head hit that ladder.
Ooh, OG is going back.
Uh-oh.
Oh my. Oh, geez, what the hell was that?
A stunner.
Is that? Yeah, right. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, I don't think we should fire this ref. He's perfect.
Wait a minute.
He's gonna count.
Reaper 2 with the ninja. There's a double pin. Both ninjas got eliminated by different teams. OG eliminated one ninja and Reaper 2 eliminated the other ninja. Oh, but he's still... But, damn it. Reaper's got eliminated. Reaper 2 got eliminated. No. Yeah.
We got Reaper 1 in there still.
Uh-oh. Notice Dutch is trying to hit Reaper 1. Oh!
Is the ninja still in this?
He is still in this. All right.
No.
Referee. Damn it.
Okay. I think that's my cue. This match sucks. I'm out of here, guys. I'm off to my match.
All right. They pulling on those strings. Just Dale, look at this. What do you think of this?
Is it a modified bow and arrow?
It's over. Yep, on Saturday Night Slammin' Stream. All right. Dale, King LG has left to go for his match, the Battle Royal. What do you think of that insane tag team match?
I mean, to be very honest, we couldn't really do our job. There was just so much action going on. And I tried to call a few moves. We all tried to, but I mean, in the end, it was just action-packed.
Yeah, it was completely out of control. First of its kind. It is the WWO Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination Match. No rules, no countouts, false count anywhere. You saw it. As much as I wanted my Reapers to win, Dangerously Crazy gets that chance to face the Random Violence for the WWO World Tag Team Championship on Slam & Stream. I don't know. They did a great job here. They took a beating and a half. But I've seen what KB3 and Billy Gore can do. That's why they're the tag champs. Just saying.
You know, I can't. I've seen Billy Gore before coming here, and I will not question his ability. I question his intelligence for teaming up with a guy like KB3.
Well, as much as we like to joke around about that, we have the main event coming up, folks. It is for basically whoever wins gets a chance to meet any champion. The international champion, the North American champion, the world heavyweight champion, or even Wade Bishop's New York State championship. So we've got a packed house. We're going to go straight down. I told the referee there's too many people to do intros for all of us. We'll skip all the intros. We're just going to go live right into the action, Dale. I'll try to keep up since you're new, you haven't seen. But there is one thing. Let me just put it this way. Let me read down the list for your names for you. We have Cooper Potter. He's that old guy, slim guy that we found munching on some old burgers by the dumpster. Quattro Locos making his return back here, even after his brutal hardcore match against the Hellbilly. He wants another shot at this. So you got King LG, who just left here. You have the great Kobayashi is another member of Chim's dojo. And for the first, there is Chase Hunter, Colonel Chase Hunter. We have David Anderson, Bubba Farmer from the Farmer Boys. And the first woman in this battle royal is Betty Bomb, a real favorite in women of wrestling.
So and theoretically, if Betty Bomb was to win this, she can then also go for any title, any singles title out there then.
Correct. Any singles title she can go. She can go for the women of wrestling title, the women's world title. Hell, she can even challenge for the world heavyweight title. So, new rules we're doing for season 3. So I know I'm interested in this. I can't wait to see this. For me and just Dale, let's see this match in action. Let's go. There's the bell. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Betty Bomb is the one in all black leather. The great Kobayashi is that big Yokozuna looking guy. Quattro is...
Is this over the top eliminations?
Yes, yes it is. Quattro in his now yellow outfit is taking on David Anderson. And looks like Bubba Farmer's got Cooper Potter up in the air. I can't...
Oh, he didn't get it.
Oh!
Man, that Kobayashi is large.
Yeah, I wonder if is he as big as... Whoa! David did a wrong thing there. Whoa, Betty Bomb eliminated. Oh, and she's cursing a storm out there. All right, we have LG taking on Chase Hunter. Oh, boy. He messed with the wrong big boy. What is happening here? Oh. Oh, Chase Hunter has been eliminated.
Notice how Kobayashi, though, is using a very smart strategy. He's not expending that much energy. He's only grabbing people if they come near his gravitational pull.
Yeah, I see that. You think Kobayashi is as big as KB3, or is Kobayashi bigger?
I don't know. One thing for sure, though, if you ever put those two in a match together, you better have that ring reinforced.
Whoa.
Like 10.
Well, we have another big guy, but he's not part of this match. Is Big Eli Farmer. These guys, they should all work together and try to eliminate Big Kobayashi. LG trying to choke out little Cooper Potter. There you...
What's about it is, it's intimidating in front of those AEW guys.
I know, right? Bubba Farmer clotheslined Quattro in the back. David Anderson just got a chop to the throat.
The double axe handle.
Yep, there we go. Oh, look, the double team.
Kobayashi hasn't eliminated anybody yet. Oh, there's his first one.
Russian leg sweep. I'm surprised he got it done. Oh, shoot, what's this? Did you see that move? Quattro went to the top rope, did a walk across the rope, and kicked David Anderson. Cooper, the littlest guy in here, is taking on the big Kobayashi. That's guts. Who knew homeless people could do those big moves?
No, I mean, whatever you're paying, trying to impress himself upon you, then they would get double his payout.
Well, we got David Anderson and sprawled in the middle of the ring. LG with, well, he just eliminated Quattro. Come on, LG, win one for the organization. Whoa, Cooper's gone. LG just sitting on the rope. Smart play. Let the two guys beat each other up.
But it's smart to try to leave the big guy behind. I mean, you would think something like that would try to help the big guy.
Whoa. Well, David Anderson got rid of Big Kobayashi with a nice neck breaker, but now it's equal size here. The most experienced member in the organization. Look at that. Look at that. LG is literally.
Not showing any respect.
And it's up. That's it.
Oh! Casey Red
Choking him. No rules in a battle royal. Nice. Split-legged knee drop.
The man is down, just throw him over. Have a little bit of mercy.
LG. He's off the ropes again. Another split-legged knee drop. And oh, what is this? Oh. Well, both of them missed that high spots. There we go. The instant replay right here. Betty Bomb eliminated. First person to go out. This was just insane too. Chase Hunter eliminated. Bubba Farmer eliminated. Or Jocelyn. Here we go. Look at this. LG taking out Cooper Potter. And this is smart. He grabbed him, turned him around, and snapped his neck on the top rope. That eliminated him. And LG's fresh. Watched the whole thing and just now took him on. There you go. There you go. Now LG can challenge anyone for their championship. And folks, we're going to commercials.
Tired of the same old overlays that you see everywhere? Why not try something new? Why not think differently? Try Designs by OSU Phoenix. We custom make your designs and your overlays just the way you need them. We are experts in branding, from logos to full overlays to emotes. We can even create channel point redemptions to make your channel more interactive. Designs by OSU Phoenix. Stream different.
Fans of WWO, are you tired of the same old stuff on FM radio? Hearing the same 5 songs every 4 hours? then check out Jeremy the Madman on the AsylumRadioShow.com for all the hits of yesterday and today, live on Monday and Wednesdays, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see you there. Fans of WWO, if you're in the Youngstown, Ohio area, I'd love for you to come check out Real Action Pro Wrestling each and every month at the Ohio Urban Renaissance Center. Real Action Pro Wrestling's been around for over 13 years, and you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe.
Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the Hardcore Crew invades WWO Live's Twitch channel, where we cover the latest news in wrestling.
What's happening, world? I'm your host, the Wizard of Woz, Benji Wozniak, and movies are a great way to spend time with family or spending quality time alone. Come listen to me and Kara review some of your favorite movies or movies that you intend on listening to. Follow, like, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast fix.
King LG, you did it.
Damn right. Oh my gosh. I am sore. I'm tired. Is that the last match we have?
That was it. That was a great match. You did a great. Betty bombed. You got rid of poor Betty.
Sorry, Betty, but you got to do what you got to do. Every person for themselves. I can't even say every man for themselves. It's every person for themselves. Surprise pick having Betty Bomb in there, but nonetheless, I had to do what I had to do, and I'm having a chance for any champion I want. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Right now, see, this is why we're the premier show, folks. LG now, you've won this 8-person battle royal. You get to choose whatever champion you can go after. So it is the world champion, the international champion, the North American champion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unfortunately, also on that list is the hardcore title and the New York State title. So
what about the tag team?
No, that's why we had that other match. That's why the tag team.
True, I forgot about that. Yes, very true. Okay.
Okay. LG, I have a question that was brought up while you were in the ring.
Yeah, what's your question, man?
Now that you've been in the ring with both of them, who is bigger, KB3 or Kobayashi?
I gotta give it to Kobayashi only because Kobayashi was taller, and he has more, like, he has the same amount of mass, but he was taller. So that you gotta give it to Kobayashi. But KB3, he's no joke either, man. He's pretty damn big as well.
You know, I gotta say this, and Dale, you know your cousin well. I like to look at KB3 as a Bam Bam Bigelow. He can move. He has the ability. He could take you down really quick.
But he also has the intelligence of Bam Bam.
Okay, so he's Fruity Pebbles. Okay, so you know, LG, we were watching it. What incredible matches! Cooper Potter, the old guy, you were like beating him on the corner, and he was pulling off some good moves in that ring. I see them.
He was. Yeah, I don't know how much you paid everyone to be in this match, but I mean, hell, man, they gave it their all. I'll give them that, but you all know who had to come out on top. Now, in regards to who I'm facing, you will not know until I want you guys to know, okay? I might tell Scully beforehand, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of y'all gonna have to wait. You guys are on my time, so I'm just saying, man.
You're going for the women's wrestling title, aren't you?
What'd you just say to me?
Are you going for the women's wrestling title?
Very funny, very funny. No, no, no. Or I could.
Harvey Wippleman has done it before. Why can't you be the champion of all women?
Of all women, because I'm after bigger things. You gotta understand. I mean I understand that Betty Bomb was in this match. She could have, I mean, you know what I mean. But I'm after bigger and better things than the Woman of Wrestling champion. I don't have time for all that.
You know
Not
what?
At all, not at all.
LG, I gotta ask you, did you see Jocelyn backstage? She was going on a tear tonight.
You know what? I did, and she was going on a tear tonight, and she was backstage as well. They tried to make it so that she could not come to the ring, and, well, let's just say we have a few less security guards here in the WWO because they're missing now because of Jaslyn. Just not to snitch or anything, but you know what I mean. She had to do what she had to do. She was angry, man. She was. I mean, you know what I mean, guys. I mean, she was angry. You gotta do what you gotta do.
With the Demoness, she had one hell of a night.
Yeah, don't get in her way. That's rule number 1 here in the WWO, and the security clearly they don't have no sense in the world. So that's something.
Well, folks, top to bottom, we had a great night here. Dangerously Crazy guys are now still the #1 contenders. They won this fatal 4-way elimination hardcore match, or falls count anywhere. It's just Dale. You saw the tag teams in there. These are all the contending teams. Dangerously Crazy, they're going up now on Slam and Stream against your cousin and Billy Gore, Random Violence, for the World Tag Team Championship.
So here's my question: where I want to see where this Riot girl goes now that she has this victory over Jocelyn.
You know, Arya, I don't know where she goes from here. She's got.
I'll tell you what. I also saw Arya backstage, and she was getting carried out via stretcher into an ambulance. So if that answers some questions, hopefully, you know what I mean. Maybe that answers your question.
LG, same questions. What do you think about Dangerously Crazy? We were hoping for the Reapers, but they came out.
I don't have an opinion on them, quite frankly. Whatever they do, they do. But I'm very disappointed in the Reapers tonight, and hopefully, I'm sure Jaslyn is too. She wasn't able to come out tonight for the Reapers, so I'm sure Jaslyn is also very disappointed. And I'm kind of scared for them because you know what I mean. The Jaslyn, she's been angry with her title. Her women's title is gone. You know what I mean. Now they lost an opportunity pretty much. So I'm worried for the Reapers, quite frankly, more than concerned about Dangerously Crazy.
Just there, we saw Quattro Loco go in 2 matches. He lost to the Hellbilly in that hardcore championship. We can say he got a little assist from Jocelyn, but it's still a loss for Quattro. And then in the Battle Royal, he lost to. What do you think of that hardcore match?
Well, I mean that hardcore match was just insane. But you know, I'm surprised that man was able to walk out under his own power to get into that Battle Royal. Honestly, after the beating, it wasn't even a beating. It was more of a mugging that he endured in that hardcore match.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, that's it for the WWE faithful, WWO faithful.
Yeah, come on. What are you doing?
I know, right? It's this guy. He keeps throwing us off here.
It's Dale. It's just Dale's fault, right?
Yeah.
It's just Dale's? Okay, yeah. Dale, you
wrong. I'm just Dale.
You asshole.
Okay. Dale, welcome to the commentary team. Welcome to the WWO. We're going to be seeing you a lot also. We'll sending him, LG, we'll send him to Zone.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Let Jack McDaniel try you out. So, with that, for myself, Joseph Scoldra Knight, the owner of the WWO, and for the king of professional wrestling, and now #1 contender to any title he chooses, this is WWO Live, the premiere show. And with that, folks, I'm going to say it's time to call it a night.
Come on, WWO, WWO, let's get ready to rumble. WWO. Get ready and let's go. It's gonna be WWO. It's gonna be WWO. It's gonna be WWO. It's gonna be WWO. This place is packed, baby. Championships are on the line. The band is back. Joseph Skulldraw Night.